Okay, this is a forest that was, this area was used during the Second World War for training the American 508th 82nd Airborne Division before they flew from this area for the airborne assaults in D-Day and Operation Market Garden. I know that there are some relics of those days in this forest. Let's see if we can find any. Okay, well, I know this is World War II. It doesn't look much now. I don't know if you can make it out, but heading in that direction there's a trench line, and I know from when I've looked along here in the past that it's American and that they were using 30-06 Garand rifles and 30 caliber Browning machine guns, going by the clips and machine gun belt links that I found along this parapet here on the right hand side. Every so often there's a wider bit. It's quite filled up with leaf mould and branches. I don't know how deep it actually goes. It's quite overgrown now, but it extends a couple of 100 yards through the forest, overlooking a small stream, and then the hillside across the stream appears to have been used for live firing practice. It continues through those bushes. Like I say, it goes for a couple of 100 yards, and is, if you know what to look for, is quite a good indicator of what was going on here in the early 1940s prior to D-Day and such like. You can see it, you can see it's through there, and it continues off into the distance there for quite a way, and then peters out in a bit that's been cleared of this forest. Okay, that's one. Now at this location we've got a couple of shell holes or bomb craters. There's one there, again bottom lined with lots of dead leaves and branches, and then this one here is slightly more interesting because as we come around, that what you can see there is the remains of the turret ring from a tank. So there's some more interesting stuff in this bit. Okay, show you more soon. Okay, well, this is beside that hole. There's a piece of armour plate, what, about 2 foot by 3 foot, with a cutout along there, and along there. So that, I'm not sure what it is. It could be part of an engine cover from a vehicle, or it could be the shield, part of the shield from a small anti-tank gun. It's, what's that, 1/4 inch armour plate. So that's something, but it's a bit too heavy for me to carry in this weather. I'm pouring with sweat as it is. Now, as you can see, it's far too overgrown to find much of what's laying on the floor. There's undergrowth to what, 4 or 5 foot high, and really thick. Lots of young tree saplings coming up, but there are, I know, in some bits near here there is more pieces of armour plate, and there's also tracks and at least one wheel from a Christie suspension unit, which identifies the tank as being a British Cruiser Mark V, probably used as a target for the Americans, as it was obsolete by then, which accounts for why it's in so many parts and why a lot of the parts are in these small shell craters. Okay, that's what I've been able to find today.